Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Fallen here for Sputnik Entertainment, and we continue the dive into strange online selling marketplaces. This series started with me talking to you guys about different marketplaces you could use if you want to expand your online business, if you're trying to start a reselling business, and because I talked to you guys the importance of secondary sources of income, passive sources of income, and we reviewed a lot of great marketplaces. But as I tried to do more and more research into different marketplaces that are out there, they get weird. And eCRATER is definitely one of them. And I thought we're going to take a look at it. And once again, I'm going to give you my impressions on the marketplace, what I think about it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. Also, I'm going to sign up for an account, gonna make a few listings on it, and in a few weeks I'll come back and give you my final review on it. So if you go to eCRATER.com, this is what you're greeted with. And to some extent, you can already tell this is a bit of a dated but very nice interface. It's a lot more pleasant than eBid that we took a look at yesterday. And we have a few different categories. So oftentimes we often decide how good a marketplace is by the amount of categories out there. And there's a good variety of categories out there, from art, automotive, jewelry, miscellaneous. This is, I'm not going to say for YouTube purposes, but you guys can read it yourself. Video games, toys, tools, hardware, cell phones, etc. And if we click on all, it seems that we're getting a couple more categories. And we can see how many listings are in each to give you an idea of what you're dealing with. So let's take a look at video games. Video games are, it's an easy category. It's a safe category, especially for YouTube purposes. And we have a wide variety of games. So eCRATER actually is not only an online marketplace or an auction house, but it's also an eShop. So they're trying to compete with places like other online marketplaces. If you want to have a Shopify, but they were around before Shopify even came around. So let's take a look at it. So we have origami used being sold by a company, Eber Games, and we have a picture of the product. They only have one available. It tells you the condition of it. They have a couple pictures of it. Very nice, but very limited. Nice pictures. Very descriptive, high quality pictures. This is what I like to see. Has a nice little description for it. Origami game disc, very good use condition. Comes with case, comes with a cover artwork. Very rare, hard to find game. I actually played that game. It's a great game, but maybe we're gonna make some game videos also in the near future. Um, so yeah, it's very simple. It's going for $15. You can add it to cart. It's based out of Washington State. That's what it looks like. And you can also see additional products being sold by the seller. We have a range of 3DS games. We have some Pokemon cards as well. Um, but also, let's click on their profile. So we're going to go back to the listing page. And it's actually being brought onto what it looks like a bit of a Shopify store, but not as pretty as modern day Shopify stores. But I'm going to explain that in a little bit. They have their website out there, free shipping all orders, safe and secure checkout, and they have some random products. I feel like it's a strange way of listing it, random products. And they have a search bar, categories. Um, it looks like a very early 2000s online commerce store. That's what I'm getting for. Um, they have an advanced search, but who is going to go to this semi Shopify looking store and shop through here? That's what I don't get. Um, and that's what eCRATER tries to do, and we're going to explain that in a little bit. If we click on About section, they have their buying and selling FAQ section. And the main FAQ points are how to become a seller on eCRATER, are there costs to sell on eCRATER, and who should pay or why should I pay for marketplace cost. And we're spending considerable efforts and money to drive buyers to our marketplace. This is a small marketplace. Cost will allow us to continue bringing you buyers and sales originating from main marketplace. and they talk about some other FAQs out there about customizations, how you can add listings, remove listings, Google search results, etc. Um, and if we click on About section, eCRATER is a both web store builder and an online marketplace. If you're a seller, you can create your own free online store in minutes. If you're a buyer, you can browse and search among millions of products. All eligible products are submitted to Google Shopping. You can also easily import your eBay products. The development of eCRATER began in early spring of 2004, so it's been around for close to 16 years as of recording in this video. After many hours of hard work, it's kind of interesting that they're saying like, oh, we spent hundreds of hours developing eCRATER. They say, oh, after a few hours of work, eCRATER came alive in its beta version in early fall of 2004. Since then, we have consistently been adding new features while also trying to keep the original clean and simple look. And that is one of the first things I mentioned to you guys, is that yes, there might be an ad or two you might see, but it's a very easy to look at interface, especially compared to eBid, which we took a look at yesterday. One of the biggest similarities is that even though they're trying to separate themselves from eBay, there is an eBay import feature, so it allows you to create a secondary marketplace in a way. I definitely do not recommend making eCRATER your main online marketplace, and I think they're very much self-aware of that, hence allowing you to import your eBay listings because they understand they're not going to have the traffic of eBay. But for people who are just trying to get some more eyeballs or have a couple additional features that eBay does not allow, eCRATER is a great search or option for use. It's been featured apparently in many different outlets. And I talked to you guys before that when a website or a company or product is sourcing that or have a source that they've been featured in a couple different news outlets, oftentimes they don't include a link to that given article. But eCRATER has been featured in multiple articles and news across the web. Find out below some of the media that featured our marketplace. So they could have easily just included CNN logo, Cybernet, Smart Money, Mashable, PC logo, or PC World logo, but it's a hyperlink. So if we actually click on that, and it's going to load us into the PC World article that was written about them. This is an article from 2010, so it's a little bit dated, but they're not lying. They've been featured in a couple different news outlets. And actually, I just saw that they're talking about a couple of those marketplaces that don't exist anymore. Same thing if we click on the CNN article, and we have another article. I'm trying to find up 2009. Mashable. And let's see if that loads as well. And from 2008, another article comes up. If you guys are interested about reading the articles that has been done on them, many of them are very old, but they do exist, and actually oftentimes the links break after over a decade being published, but luckily enough, these links are still valid. Even Seeking Alpha article. So let's see when is Seeking Alpha article that was done on them. 2008 as well. So like I said, they've been featured in a lot of different news outlets. Maybe a couple of them are no longer around. Is Cybernet still a thing? Wow. That's an article, or that's a website I have never heard of, but it was done in 2008 as well. So what do you guys think about eCRATER? Well, first of all, let me give you my thoughts on it. I definitely love this very minimalistic approach they're doing. It reminds me of a couple of different sites we're taking a look at, like OfferUp and LetGo, that also drive a very minimalistic approach. There's not 30 million ads that you're bombarded with. Yes, a lot of products on here might be strange. Some products that probably should not be sold on here. For example, I saw a knife being sold on here. Actually, I have it right here. Pocket switchblade combo knife gives switchblade comb. So it's a comb and a knife combination. Should you be selling it to potential kids online? I'm not sure. I'll leave that up to you guys. It's being sold for $247. I would never buy that for $247. but also it kind of gives you an idea that this person actually has done business. They have over 3,000 sales, 73% approval. That's my understanding. Yes. So their overall last month and past year. And then we have some neutral and negative ratings and some recent reviews. Now, from my understanding, this is all sales from eCRATER. Now, like I said, when we took a look at eBid yesterday, they allow you to import your ratings from other marketplaces, which was very strange. But yes, Super Bowls has a 73.76% approval rating, about 4.5 stars. And overall, they have um, 256 in the past year, 23 in the past month, and overall they have over 3,000 ratings. So I like how it has the whole interface of different ratings being left, and you can see them. So what is my opinion on it? Oh, they have a nice, lovely forum as well. So forum that is seems to be semi-active. We have some posts from July 13, July 19, July 19, June, July, March. So, this is a news subforum, but it's interesting that it's a great option to consider for a secondary source of income. It's definitely not going to have the traffic that eBay or Amazon, Rakuten, Newegg, Walmart, one of these huge name marketplaces that have millions and millions of visitors on their sites any given point in time. eCRATER, I think, is trying to do things a little bit differently. They're trying to be minimalistic, and it's a great option, I think, if you're just trying to create something different. I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I think it's definitely worth considering adding it to a potential store. They have USPS shipping calculator, inventory controls, store widgets, and a couple other features. You can do up to 10 photos an item. That's a little bit less compared to eBay that had, believe, 12 to 15. That allows you to do with no extra charge. And there's a wide variety of categories. Let me know if you guys ever heard of eCRATER and what your experience has been like with the platform as a buyer or a seller. I would love to hear the stories that are good, bad, somewhere in the middle. Are you going to give eCRATER a shot? I would love to hear about that. So, and if there's any other strange marketplaces you want me to take a look at in the near future, let us know and we'll definitely add it to the list. So once again, guys, I'm going to play around with eCRATER for the next couple weeks, and I'll come back with my final impressions and review of the marketplace. But we took a look at some features, the different customized stores you can have, the weird things that are being sold on it, and some of the news articles that have been written around about the platform. Anyways, guys, it's a wrap. If you want to stay in touch with me, all the social links are in the description of this video. And we have a lot of exciting content planned for the rest of the week. And I'll see you in the next video.